we'll start over on the west coast. A little bit warmer than we saw yesterday. Some thunderstorms in the forecast for parts of BC as well as over in parts of Saskatchewan. We're seeing a real drop down in temperature in Saskatchewan, over there in Saskatoon, and then we see that warm up continuing, of course, hanging around in Ontario and Quebec, and of course in our region as well. We did feel the impacts of that heat today, and you know what? We're continuing to feel it. So as we take a look here at our weather alerts, we still have that heat warning in effect. That thunderstorm warning has passed by as that low pressure system has moved out of our region. So we are just going to be contending with some extra heat overnight and into the early hours of tomorrow. So we will see some daytime highs around that 30-degree mark with that humidex, as Todd was saying, near that 35 mark. So again, make sure you are finding shade and drinking lots of water. Put that sunscreen on as well if you are heading out and about tomorrow. Now, looking at our temperatures right now, like I said, not a whole lot of reprieve from the heat overnight, and we're going to continue to see that. We are also seeing those humidex values still sticking around even at 6 p.m. So again, it is a warm one out there if you are going out and about to enjoy your evening, as we see some clearer skies. Again, just make sure you are taking those precautions, because that dew point is bringing that relative humidity with it. So again, we are seeing a little bit of reprieve in that in parts of New Brunswick. Of course, as I told Todd, that is going to settle over the next couple days. So not too shabby going ahead. Again, that severe thunderstorm watch no longer in effect, but that heat warning is. So something we will continue to look out for. Now, as we head into Wednesday, mostly sunny conditions. Again, that UV index will be very high. Heading down into the southern portion of New Brunswick, we're seeing those warmer temperatures still sticking around. A little bit cooler over into Prince Edward Island, some fog to start the day, and we will see that dissipate, especially along the coastline as we head later into the day. Of course, central and western Nova Scotia still under that heat warning for Wednesday. Now, taking a look here at our forecast, a few spotty showers remaining, but nothing major to note as of today. And then we will see a few spotty showers in the late afternoon, especially along the coastline in Nova Scotia. But for the most part, we are looking at sunny skies and a little bit more of that continuing. Now, we are looking at our first tropical storm in the Atlantic for this year. Of course, that is Tropical Storm Andrea. But as we can see, it is going to lose traction as it heads later into tonight. No impacts whatsoever, and it will depreciate into a tropical depression as of tomorrow. So taking a look here at our 7-day planner, like I said, a little bit less warm tomorrow for New Brunswick, but still not so bad. We are seeing cooler overnight lows, and of course that's going to bring those temperatures down as we head later into the week. Now, yeah, July 1st does look like there is a risk of thunderstorms, but that is still so far out, so we are not really focusing on that one yet. Same thing can be said over in Nova Scotia. Again, those higher conditions, we are going to see a chance of showers through the early hours of the morning, especially along the coastline, and then we'll start to see sunny skies coming back through and those more average type temperatures settling into the region, especially as we head later into the weekend. Much the same for Prince Edward Island, although a little bit cooler for tomorrow. Those overnight lows not as drastically dipping as they were in New Brunswick, but we are seeing pretty sunny skies to finish out the rest of the week.